they treat you like you owe them. I just want to say it one more time. They treat you like you owe them. You have been so kind and so generous to people, and for whatever reason or another, they take it for granted. They feel that you should be doing this. This is the least that you can do, because after all, I was there for you in your time of need. Or you've just been so kind and so genuine to somebody that they just sincerely feel that you owe them something. And I want people to understand that nobody, regardless of who you are, whether you're blood related or you are a friend, nobody owes you anything. If somebody feels led by God to do something out of the kindness of their heart for you, consider yourself blessed, because nobody owes you anything. But I want you to know that we are living in a time where people have become so self-centered and so self-absorbed and so narcissistic that no matter what you do for somebody, even if it's from a kind heart, they will sit there and look at you like that's the least that you could do. Or they'll sit there and look at you and say, is that it? Or they'll sit there and look at you like, so what? And I want you to understand that if somebody is taking you for granted today, if they don't appreciate what you are doing today, if you are making ways for people, you're providing for people, and they are unappreciative for everything that you are doing, I want you to understand this. Don't even worry about it. You keep being who God has created you to be, because people, some folks, no matter what you do, will always have something to say about you, like you owe them. You owe them because they're friends of yours. You owe them because they're in a relationship, a spouse of yours. You owe them because they're family. You owe them. You don't owe anybody anything. You don't owe anybody anything. And you should not feel guilty for putting up a boundary. You should not feel guilty for drawing a line in the sand. I don't care if it's your mom. I don't care if it is your daddy. I don't care if it's your sibling, your husband, or a friend of yours. People need to learn how to respect boundaries. And you can always tell when you're dealing with a toxic person, because as soon as you put up a boundary, they want to just ignore it. As soon as you put up a boundary, they want to step all over the fence when you've already put a fence up and said, don't do that. And so then what they'll try to do is be manipulative and try to make you feel some kind of way for standing in your truth, for standing in your power and putting yourself first and saying no more. And because you've been so kind and generous to people, and you start focusing more on your life and on your the things that you like to do and bettering yourself and getting yourself together. And now all of a sudden the manipulation kicks in, or all of a sudden they feel that you owe them all of your time. They feel that you owe them all of your money, your resources, and some of everything else. We are living in a time where people feel like you owe them. Come on today. The only thing that you owe is your attention to the Lord. Being in alignment with Him. Doing things that makes you a better person by being in that relationship. And a lot of folks don't take the time to iron out the wrinkles in their lives. And so they look outside of themselves for somebody like you to come in and fix them. That's too big of a job for you to do. You've done enough. It is time for people to take full responsibility and accountability for their lives themselves, and be appreciative for anything that you have done to make their lives better than what it was. You don't owe anybody anything. And anything you do because you are a good person. But for whatever reason, sometimes you will come across folks that no matter what you do, they act like you owe them. And until the next video, guys, peace, because I still be believing in you. Bye now. And you can't save everybody. Keep that in mind. Have a great day.